This channel is made possible by viewers like you. My viewers, subscribers, and patrons greatly help to keep this channel going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. And if you'd like to go the extra mile, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you'll get access to what I'm working on, previews of upcoming content, and even early videos, along with other tier options for those that are interested. Thank you, and now on to the video. I have found that some of the very best indies that I have played manage to feel like undiscovered gems from the past, like a new game made in an old style that is only being discovered today. Many indies try to hit those nostalgic areas that we long to see again. Few rarely succeed, and while I have only just started Sea of Stars, I can tell that I'm in for something special here. When a game can make a strong first impression, it deserves praise. My only hope is that the greatness that is seen here in the early hours is something that carries through till the end of the game. This feels like a retro RPG made with love, care, and especially talent. Let's touch on some of the basics of the combat system. Sea of Stars uses a turn-based combat system with some interesting touches. For when it's your team's turn to attack, you can actually opt to choose the order of who in your group will attack first. This means that depending on the situation, you have some options to figure out the best course of action at that moment. There is a bit of an active element in here as well. For example, when you choose to perform a physical attack on an enemy, if you hit the action button right as you're about to hit an enemy, you will do some more damage and further feed into your combo meter. The same thing is done for defense. Hit the action button right as the enemy is about to hit you, and they will do less damage to you. Things get more interesting with some of the magic-based attacks. I really like this one where you needed to time your hits, as your attack bounces from enemy to enemy. If you can get good at your timing, you'll do even more damage. The active elements add in another skill element to consider and work towards. Something else I found interesting is that when your character is downed, they will come back in a few turns. If they are knocked down again, it will now take longer. Sea of Stars is outright gorgeous. I love the look of the game from the environments to the characters. The music is great as well too. Story-wise, I like it so far. I have to give the developers credit because they provide a well-done slow build-up to their game. You do get right into the action at first and then experience a flashback as you work your way back up to that point. This means that for a decent part of the opening, the story and writing are doing the heavy lifting to keep the player engaged, and they succeed at doing just that. It is a bit slower, but in a good way, like we're building up to something special. Then you get to the first dungeon, and you get to start to sink your teeth into the combat more, along with a fun boss fight. I am very early on, but this game very much impresses. This is definitely a title to keep an eye out for. My only worry is that with all the big games coming out now, that's going to take up all the oxygen in the room, and this RPG might get overlooked. I hope that doesn't happen. Are you interested in Sea of Stars? If so, what interests you about this one? Let me know all of this in the comments down below. If you're interested in being notified of new videos, please hit the subscribe button and bell. And if you would like to support the channel and get early access to content, please check out my Patreon. All of the links will be at the end of this video and within the description. And thank you very much for watching.